Welcome back. Shares of Apple are higher today ahead of their earnings after the bell. Street will be watching for an update on China iPhone demand. The all-important holiday quarter overall. The shares are up nearly 2% today. Was it a four-day win streak now? Something like that. For today's Tech Check, Deirdre Bosa and Steve Kovac both join us to break things down. And Deirdre, let's just start with you and kind of set the scene for us a little bit here.
Yeah, so something that I've been taking a look at this morning is what you mentioned first, is the China factor. What has been typically Apple's greatest opportunity is now looking these days more like a liability, and it has Wall Street a little bit worried. It's not just the supply side, which started, a year ago, almost a year ago today with the Foxconn factories, but now it's about demand. What kind of impact is the return of Huawei smartphones having on iPhone demand? Third-party data shows that the market share for Apple in China has actually decreased because it's really been the sellout success from Huawei. And we know that the iPhone 15, again, according to third-party data, hasn't been selling as strong. So that's what investors are really going to want to look at.
Yeah, Steve. What about what's the mood in Cupertino? Can you get a sense of things just from the trees out there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a gorgeous day. But look, I mean, the thing that everyone's going to be looking for, Kelly, is the guidance for this holiday quarter. That it was the holiday quarter a year ago that they missed expectations, kind of kicking off that full fiscal year of declining sales. We're expecting this fourth quarter report, rather, to show its fourth quarter in a row of declining sales. And everyone's going to be listening to that call. I would caution people, wait until the earnings call at 5 p.m. Eastern. Listen to CFO Luca Maestri and how he guides towards the holiday quarter for any signs of what demand actually looks like. We'll get a little bit of data of the iPhone 15 cycle. There's about a week and change of iPhone 15 sales in this quarterly report, but it's really all about, can Apple return to that top-line growth, given all those headwinds in China that Dee was just talking about, and just other mature markets, too. U.S. smartphone demand is down, of course. We did hear some positive things from Qualcomm last night about the mobile demand, but overall, it's still a big concern for Apple.
Deirdre, one of the things that caught me a little off guard, Apple, I feel like I came of age, right, with the Steve Jobs unveils, and these are huge, and often they happen during our show, these 1 p.m. Eastern big events. Then they kind of went and did the 8 p.m. spooky fast thing the other night, and the message seemed almost a bit panicky and a bit rushed, and maybe we're all reading way too much into this. But as the dust settles, what do you think?
It had a lot of folks puzzled. Why would they do this, right on the eve, the earnings? But I will say, though, that the chip story has been one of the most fascinating stories about this company over the last few years, the success of its M-series silicon and how that has really sort of enabled them to do more and more of that vertical integration that investors love. Kovac, I should ask you, what did you make of that announcement? I mean, it was as puzzling to me as it was to the street.
Yeah, I mean, I've been following Apple forever, and they don't typically do evening events. I didn't see it as anything more than doing a cute little Halloween thing. They've announced products the week of earnings or within a few days of earnings. Maybe they put together that really slick video in 2 or 3 days. I doubt it. It was heavily scripted. They had Issa Rae on there. So I doubt it was as rushed out as some people have been implying. And it's also not unusual for Apple to release new Macs in October or November in time for the holidays. So I didn't read into it any more than like they wanted to do something cute for Halloween. But speaking of the Mac business, that is something to look at in this quarter, expecting it to be down significantly despite the success of these M-series chips.
I wonder, too, if we're just giving them, if we were not giving them the benefit of the doubt because the stock had been on such a slide going into that event, Deirdre, whereas now once it's turned around a bit, the mood's always a little bit more positive. Maybe that's a different story. Do we have any sense of what to expect from traditional historical patterns on their earnings report as well?
When you put Apple in the context of the other mega caps, right, this is a company that the long onlys they don't like because it's actually declining revenue, which Steve has talked about today, over the last fiscal year. So that is very different, especially for the valuation that it has. And that's an issue that a lot of the bears take issue with, is that the valuation does not justify a company where revenue is actually shrinking.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. Again, better mood going into this report. That's for sure. The stock coming off a better stretch. Deirdre Bosa and Steve Kovac will hear from Apple after the bell.